Capricorn souls, and welcome to the channel. Welcome to your reading. This is for the new moon in Libra. So starting off for Capricorn, I just want to touch a little bit on the energy that is occurring with this new moon, as there is a lot of powerful things happening as we move through this energy. There is the new moon in Libra on October 6th. And there's also a Mars and Sun conjunction on the same day, which is beginning a new Mars 2-year cycle. So we are beginning a new cycle in some way, shape, or form that is not only being initiated over this moon cycle, this 28-day moon cycle, but also over the next 2 years. And Pluto is also stationing direct on October 6th with this new moon and Mars conjunction. So there is going to be a lot of transformational energy, a lot of changes, a lot of kind of uncomfortable energy, I feel, for the collective as we all kind of step into things that we maybe have never experienced before. So let's go ahead here for Capricorn and get into your reading and see what is going on for you, what you may be able to expect in the energy surrounding you. So starting off, we are going to get a message from the moon for Capricorn. And this is the image on your guys' card. And this here says, I invite peace within myself. I ripple this outward. And this is the waning crescent moon phase. So I feel for you guys that building up to the full moon in this moon cycle is going to be very significant for you. You're going to be finding a lot of yourself. You're going to be finding whatever it is that you've been looking for, I feel. And you're going to be finding how you can really harness that energy within yourself instead of maybe looking for it or expecting it from somewhere or someone outside of you. So let's go ahead here and see what cycle is beginning for Capricorn. What cycle, what new seed is being planted for Capricorn with this new moon. Okay, and this is the image on your card here. And this says, transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Yeah, so there's definitely something here for Capricorn where you are going to be rising above something that has been restricting you or holding you back, and it's going to be bringing you a lot of peace. You are going to be coming into an awareness of how you are in control of a certain aspect of your life for Capricorn. You are going to be taking your power back from something or someone, I feel, for Capricorn, as we move into this new moon and this planetary energy that is occurring for you guys. So let's go ahead and see what astrological influences are going to be affecting Capricorn as we move into this new moon. We have Aquarius. Okay. So as we move through this moon cycle, there is a lot of energy occurring around Aquarius, as well as with Uranus, which is the ruling planet of Aquarius. So for a lot of you guys, you are definitely going to be breaking away from things that you have done a certain way. You are going to be kind of rebelling against your own normal. You are going to be breaking those limitations, especially in regards to the mind. With Aquarius being here, this is an air element sign, and this is all about kind of the higher self and the way we connect to other people and the way we serve other people and ourselves. It's kind of about that ripple effect that we have here. I ripple this outwards. So you guys are definitely finding how you affect other people with this energy as well. Let's go ahead here and see how this Aquarius energy is going to be impacting you guys. Okay, so our first card out is the Devil. And this is the card that represents Capricorn energy, as well as routine and structure, foundational energy, but also represents the limitations and the restrictions and the limitations that you have upon yourself, like self-limiting beliefs for some of you guys, being very it's almost like being very pointed out to you. And then we have the Fool. Wow. So this Aquarius energy is working with you guys very powerfully to allow you to break free from this and step into a whole new world, to transcend these limitations, to ripple outward, to be able to take a risk or to take an opportunity that's coming your way. There is some sort of energy coming your way for Capricorn that you are going to be asked to step into. And stepping into this is really going to kind of solidify the breaking of these chains. I feel for you guys, there is a need to take a risk through this new moon for Capricorn. So let's go ahead and see what energy you are going to be rooted in as we move into this new moon for Capricorn. We have the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. Okay, so I see for a lot of you guys here that these self-limiting beliefs or these restrictions that you are trying to move out of as we move into this new moon has a lot to do with not being able to trust yourself, not being able to trust your intuition, not being able to trust that gut feeling that you may have, as well as you may be lacking inspiration or motivation or this inability to create. There may be this kind of creative blockage here for Capricorn. This just lack of feeling inspired, this inability to express yourself into the physical world. So with that, I feel that there is definitely going to be some inspiration coming in for you that's going to help you break free from this blockage. And then we have the Six of Wands here, and this is talking about overcoming the conflict of how you've always done things, overcoming the blockages in which you have used to restrict or limit yourself, overcoming the competitive energy where you may only create or do certain things to try to impress or prove something to other people. So this energy is definitely going to be changing for Capricorn, wherever that is in your life. For some of you guys, this is job related, where you feel like you always have to be the best at what you do, or you feel like you need to be better than your coworkers, or you feel like you need to do this thing better than that person so that you get recognized. Like there is this energy here where you guys are really longing to get recognized, and you have used that energy to restrict the way that you create and to restrict the things that you allow yourself to do out of fear of how other people will see you. But with Aquarius energy coming in here as the main influential energy for you in this new moon, this is all about recognition. This is all about the way other people see you and how you interact with other people, and this kind of humanitarian energy coming in here. So that recognition or that renewal is coming in for you guys, but you have to allow yourself to break free from the way you've always done things, especially if it's competitive or if it's pride driven or ego driven for you guys, and really step into doing things in a more vulnerable way where you allow people to see you for who you really are, where you do things in the way that you truly desire to do things, regardless of how other people receive it. Because the more you do that, the more you will attract the people who need that energy, the more you will attract the people who will receive that energy in a positive way. So you guys are really transcending a lot of fear of rejection or this need for acceptance or validation for Capricorn. And we have the Six of Pentacles coming out here and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so for you guys here, I'm seeing that there is like this desire for people to owe you something, or even if it's, I feel this is very subconscious for Capricorn. There is this kind of, I feel like this is the driving factor behind this kind of competitive energy that's up here, this need to always be a step ahead of other people, or this need to always have something to give to other people when they might need it, as a way to kind of, it's almost like you need people to need you, but you also need people to owe you something back. And then we have the Seven of Swords here in reverse, and this is talking about how you may feel like people take advantage of this. You may feel like people take advantage of you, but this is actually you always putting yourself in the position to give people something so that they view you in a different light. Like the reason why you're giving all of this to other people, whether it be finances or resources or emotional support or whatever it is for you, is that will be different. But definitely financial support coming in here for Capricorn, helping other people financially, helping other people with the resources or paying their bills or getting a job or whatever that is for you. It's like when you do this for other people, you see it as them taking advantage of you or taking more from you than what you have to give. But you offered this as a way to make these people view you in a different way, to have these people accept you, and also to have this kind of underlying energy of now you owe me something. Interesting. And this is definitely like the energy I feel that you guys are breaking free from, that you are transcending out of, that you are breaking these kind of unconscious limitations, these unconscious habits for Capricorn. And for some of you guys, there may be somebody trying to offer you support or help or finances throughout this moon cycle as well. And if that's the case, you need to be open to receive. There's a need to allow, this says, I invite peace within myself. And there is just this need to allow something in for Capricorn, this need to allow these opportunities in, this need to allow the emotional support in or the financial support in, whatever it is for you. There's something coming your way that you really need to be open to. And we have the Two of Spheres, and the Hanged Man. Okay, see, and this is your mental energy. And with the Two of Spheres here, this is all about kind of the equal and opposite reaction. This is about what you're investing into. This is the energy that you give and the expectation of the energy to come back the way that you expect it to come back. And a lot of you guys think about this a lot. You put a lot of energy into thinking about who owes you or what people did to you or how you did this for somebody else and then they did this to you. There is a lot of mental energy here in regards to how you've helped people and they let you down, or how you've given something to somebody and they let you down because they didn't reciprocate in the way that you mentally expected them to. And then we have the Hanged Man, and this is all about change. This is about changing the way you view the assistance that you give to people. This is about changing the way you take action. This is making a decision to do things differently. This is taking a moment to view certain situations in a different light or a different perspective. This is needing to pause and pull away from the mindset that you're in and view this in a different way. With this, I ripple outwards. There is a need to assess the way you view the assistance that you're giving to other people. If you were giving it to other people with expectations of getting something in return, whether it be physical or not, there is a need to change the reason why you're giving certain things to people. There's a need to change why you're giving help to people. There is a need to change why you're giving love to people. There is a need to love without expectation or to give without expectation. So working with like gratitude and appreciation and things like that may be very beneficial for Capricorn through this new moon phase. And I feel for you guys that, again, it is going to be very uncomfortable. And I feel that for the collective, especially with this full energy here for you guys, though, and this devil energy, you guys are breaking self limitations, especially with your own energy here. Like you guys are really seeing a lot of your own self-imposed limitations, how you have limited yourself and not so much how other people have limited you by taking something away because you offered this. But with the Fool here, you are stepping into something brand new. You are stepping into a new sense of hope, a new sense of optimism, a kind of renewal in a path or a new job. There's something here that you haven't experienced before, and there's a need to be open to it, even though it may scare you or it may seem uncomfortable because you've never been in this energy before. There's still a need to put yourself in this position. We have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords coming out. Yeah, so with the Knight of Wands coming out in reverse, this is again speaking of not having the motivation or the inspiration coming in. Whereas with the Queen of Wands in reverse, with this energy that you guys are rooted in coming into this new moon, this is very much so about lacking inspiration and the inability to take action towards your desire and your creative endeavors, and trusting yourself, like not trusting yourself when it comes to your intuition and your inspiration. And with this Knight of Wands coming in reverse, this is, I feel, very affected by this Queen of Wands in reverse. This is really halting that creative energy, really not allowing yourself to take any action towards making anything real, not allowing yourself to make anything real, not allowing yourself to accept. So there's a huge energy here of needing to be able to accept. And then that moves us to the Eight of Swords here. And this is all about restriction, all about mental restriction and the self-limiting beliefs and the potential jealousy and envy or energy that you hold towards other people for what they have or what they owe you or what they've taken. There's a lot of mental energy around this for Capricorn. You guys are very focused on how other people affect you without realizing how you affect other people, or how you have created this limited energy that you are living in. You are able to cut the cords from this yourself if you take the time to do so, if you don't expect other people to do it for you. Okay. So there is a lot of healing of the mind here, healing of perspective and the way that you view what you give to other people or what you have to offer. There is definitely like this need for acceptance or this fear of rejection or this need for validation coming in here for Capricorn that you guys are breaking free from throughout this new moon and this new moon cycle. And it's initiating you into this new kind of 2-year cycle. So for some of you guys, you may be entering into an awakening where this awakening is going to continue to unfold over the next 2 years. And this may be leading you to like a purpose of some sort as well, I feel, for Capricorn, like really leading you down a specific path as we move into this new moon and this Mars conjuncts the sun, really giving you a burst of energy, a burst of motivation, and this, it's almost like frustration with yourself to be able to face yourself, to be able to accept the things that you need to change, and using this frustration as a form of motivation to change instead of projecting it into the physical environment or onto other people. There is victory here with the Six of Wands coming out in the energy that you're rooted in. You guys are definitely going to be overcoming this conflict within yourself and these self-limiting beliefs and these self-imposed restrictions. You are definitely going to be doing this, and the best way that I can see for you guys is to really be aware when you offer your assistance or your love to somebody else. Really be aware of what you're offering that from. Are you offering that out of expectation that you will receive something in return, or are you offering that from a very genuine place of wanting to help and not worrying about how that energy will come back to you? Because it will always come back to you in some way, shape, or form. Eventually it will always come back to you. And I see here with the Hanged Man that a lot of the energy that you've put out there has not come back to you because you've expected it in a specific way or at a specific time, and it's really blocked a lot of this energy from coming back to you. It's kind of suspended it in time. Like a lot of this energy hasn't come back because you're only open to it coming back in very specific ways. And this, again, there's a need to be open to receive in ways that maybe you didn't expect to receive certain things for Capricorn. Wow. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull you guys a couple oracle messages in regards to this new moon. Anything else that Spirit wants you to see or know, or any guidance or advice that Spirit has for you at this time. Okay. So our first one here, we have Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. Yes, this is very much so about like this equal and opposite reaction, very much so about the energy you put in versus the energy that you get back, the choices that you're making and how you're giving certain things to people or to situations, and how you get that back. Like choices and their consequences being very significant for Capricorn. And then we have skywriting, the fates. Yeah, see, and that's kind of this transcendence and this full energy. Like, you guys are being put on a brand new path. You guys are being put on a path that is going to lead you to something much bigger, much greater. But there was a need to experience this and see this in yourself in order for you to change the way you interact with this world, in order for you to interact with this world from the inside out instead of from the outside in, instead of allowing your environment to change or alter yourself internally or change the reason for the things that you do. There is a need to really adjust yourself to doing the things that you want, the things that you desire, and the things that you feel without worrying so much about this need for acceptance. Allow yourself to surrender to this process and let the people and the things and the situations fade away that need to fade away, that don't resonate with who you truly are on the inside. And as that energy from the inside ripples outwards, it will attract the people who do truly resonate with who you are, and it will attract the path that you need, and it will attract this energy that you have put out and not received back. It will attract all of these things back to you in a very beautiful way, if you can allow yourself to change, for Capricorn. But these are the messages that I am seeing for my beautiful Capricorn souls. If this resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. Let me know what other kinds of videos you guys would like to see. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post future videos like this. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.